Alright, go on in. Alright, what are you guys' names?
My name is Connor.
I'm Luke.
I'm Border.
Okay, where... Alright, go on in. Alright, what are you guys' names?
My name is Connor.
I'm Luke.
I'm Border.
Okay, what school do you guys go to?
BYU.
BYU, yeah.
Alright, go on in. Alright, what are you guys' names?
My name is Connor.
I'm Luke.
I'm Border.
Okay, what school do you guys go to?
BYU.
BYU, yeah.
Nice.
Something.
I'm doing fall, winter, and so the price is higher. And after utilities, it's $580. It's super.
Dang.
Wow.
Does that include like parking?
Yeah, but there's not enough parking spots at all.
Oh,
It's like a
yeah.
fight to get there. If you're not there before 5, you don't get a spot.
Dang.
Yeah.
So Heleman Halls is a bit different. All there is 2 beds, 2 desks to study at, and a sink. So it's $330 a month.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty good.
there's no fridge, no tables.
That's true.
All you can do is sleep there and study there. So
I can check my billing, but I think it's $430, $450. Yeah.
That's true. And kind of what's the sleeping arrangement? Like how many rooms versus how many bathrooms?
For me, there's 2 rooms. There's 4 people, 2 rooms, and there's 1 bathroom.
Okay.
Same. Two bed spaces per room. But a lot of Heritage Halls is six bed spaces, 3 rooms, and 2 bathrooms. But
for me, there's a hall with about 20 rooms, and then you just have a big bathroom space with a communal.
is it just like a public bathroom type situation?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and there's like showers there too.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
All right. How do you feel the maintenance is kept up at your places?
That's fine. I broke a microwave. They replaced it.
How fast was
It
it?
was a day or 2, and like one of our windows spontaneously shattered. Still don't know why. Well, it was just the outside pane, but it was tempered glass, so it was still there, but like it was just snowflakey. And they had a new window in within a week.
That's
So
pretty good.
like everything is kept up. Nothing's falling apart or anything.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about the Brittany. Like, it's so old that everything breaks, but they do get a guy in there by the next day.
Okay.
That's why it's a 1.5 and not a 1.
Okay.
I haven't really had any problems. I had a sink that was clogged when I first got here, and they fixed that. But I mean, in the hall itself, there's a lot of, no offense to those who just graduated, but it's mostly just 18-year-olds who are going crazy. So they destroy things, and that doesn't get fixed very fast because they know it's just going to get destroyed again. So
Fair enough. All right. So we kind of know how parking is. There's no parking, little bit of parking in Heritage, and a little bit of parking in Heleman. There's no parking.
Heritage, you either get really lucky and that can actually park by your apartment, or get mildly lucky and park at the laundry building, and then it's a 10-minute walk to your apartment, or park at the stadium and you take a bus. Or
That
walk
sucks.
30 minutes. Yeah.
That sucks.
But-
What's the social vibe?
Well, I couldn't tell you. I mean, that was one of the red flags I didn't realize when I first moved in. When I first moved in, only 4 people stayed in that ward, stayed in that apartment building. And
No
now, this
way.
whole next time, I'm pretty sure everyone's moving out again. It's just
No
overpriced.
way.
But we do have a good ward. That's the only reason I would ever stay at the Brittany is we have a good group of people. But everyone's moving, so it's
Fair
not
enough.
how I would even stay.
Dang. You guys?
I mean, I don't hang out with the people in my ward very much, but it's a pretty social place just because you have to walk through the halls all the time to get to the bathroom and things. So you run into people all the time, say hi to you. So
Yeah, I'm kind of antisocial, but well, that's just the truth. But it's fine. It can be social if you want it to be. There's whole meetings, and then Heritage. It's kind of it's weird how they divvy up the wards.
They base it off of levels of different
No,
buildings,
not
right?
even that. Like it's our room and another room in our floor of our building is in our ward. It's weird. So it's just kind of all over the place, but it's mostly people from X building and Y building, and then we're just in there for some reason. But there's a good sense of community if you desire. So
Fair enough. What's the laundry type of situation?
mm-hmm.
Do you have laundry in unit, or do you have to go use someplace?
They have by our lounge that they have 6 washers and 6 dryers, but
That's it?
The tough part is it's between 200 and 200.
Oh my gosh. That's literally nothing.
That's one thing they did recently improve. They didn't get more washers. They finally put like locks that you have to use your phone to unlock to open, because other apartment complexes would just come to our place and use our washer and dryer. So it was probably 6 washers and 6 dryers between 600 people.
Oh my gosh.
Like you would go in, if you did not go in the morning when it opened, you could not wash your clothes, because people will just put it in, leave it there, and then go on a date or go to class, and it'll just be in there. So some people just have to take people's clothes out. The washer and dryer situation,
That's
pretty bad.
Braintree, we have way more than 6.
Yeah,
And there's
it's
not
bad.
even. Dang.
It's bad.
What about Heleman and Heritage?
Heleman, I wash my clothes at home because I live 15 minutes away.
Hey, yo, what the?
I know there's washers and dryers downstairs, but I've never been down there, so I don't know what the situation's like.
Yeah, I'm in the same situation as him, but
You just drive home?
Yeah, I'll go home most weekends, so I don't do my laundry here. But there's a laundromat in the basement of every building. You can take the elevator down, walk down the stairs,
Cool.
and there's like 15 to 20 washers and dryers each. So and like there's almost always space. I mean, occasionally you'll have to like take out someone's stuff and like put it in the corner or on top of something, but it's pretty decent.
All right. How is dating life in your apartments? Like, do you feel you could find someone to date, or feel you could run into someone to ask out at your apartments, or no?
Well, I feel like it just depends on who's there, but it's more your ward, I suppose.
Have you gone out with anyone in your apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just because I met him in the ward, not because I ran into him at the apartment complex.
Fair enough.
The apartment complex is at Heleman. It's a guy complex and girl complex, so it's a little different. But I mean, if you want to ask people out in the ward, you can. I'm not about that life, but you know, some people are. So.
Okay.
Yeah, same situation. Buildings are separated by gender, and there's plenty of people to ask if you want to. It's not a problem.
An average commute to campus for you guys?
I'm in building 14, which is right by the MTC. I will plan to walk out of my apartment 20 minutes before a class. I can, for the class we had this morning, I should have, well actually I was 1 or 2 minutes late. So, like, if it's like, because I'm at building 14, I'll go there. I have to walk all the way across campus to like something like Joseph Smith building or like ESC or something. So yeah, 15 to 20 minutes for me. It's it's lovely.
It's a lot. The JSB from my house is 10 minutes.
By car or by walking?
By walking.
Okay.
But then if I want to go to the JKB or the Marriott Center, it'd be a 20-minute walk. It's kind of like
opposite.
Okay.
Yeah.
But most class buildings are south.
So are you south of campus then?
Yeah,
Brittany south?
that's
okay.
another nice part of the Brittany. But the apartment, I mean, there's lots of apartment complexes south of that also.
Do you guys have like a clubhouse?
Yeah, we have a lounge.
Is it like nice, or what's kind of the vibe at that?
Yeah, it has a pool table and a ping pong table and like some couches and a TV. It's okay. I mean, it works.
All right. Fair enough. Heleman?
For me, it's if I try and leave 15 minutes before my classes start, but if you walk fast, you can get anywhere. The furthest away, you can get there in 10 minutes. So.
Fair enough. Nice. All right. So we talked about kind of your rating for your apartments. What would you recommend this apartment to someone else?
For the price, absolutely not.
Okay.
They just intentionally try and rob you.
Yeah.
Most other campus places do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So Heleman housing, this is my first semester here, so I kind of got it at a weird time. So normally I wouldn't be in here because I'm an RM, but the housing at Heleman is 18 and younger. So if you're 18 and younger, honestly, I totally recommend it. It sounds party.
Wait, 18 and younger?
Yeah.
Aren't you an RM?
I am, yeah.
Wait, how'd you
That
get into
that
Heleman?
was the only thing they had available for me, so they stuck me there. That's why I don't date people there or anything, because I'm like, I don't
Okay,
wanna-
that's
don't
fair
wanna-
enough. I didn't know you had to be
I don't want to be
younger.
that guy, you know.
You should be that guy. You should do that.
I thought you could be older. I didn't know
No,
that it was only 18-year-olds there.
Yeah, it's just
Wow.
18-year-olds.
I'm gonna
so-
avoid Heleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heritage. Wait, what was the question? I brain farted.
Would you recommend this to
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
else?
yeah. I would recommend. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's a age cap on it, but most people will move out there by the time their trusted housing period is over or whatever.
The
it is.
year.
Yeah. So I would have no problem suggesting it to someone.
Okay, and then I was gonna ask one more thing. Crap, what was it? It was
Clubhouse.
clubhouses are lit. I love clubhouses. What was I gonna ask? Okay, how did you find out about this apartment complex? Like, why'd you decide Brittany, or why did you decide Heritage, or why did you decide Heleman?
Well, I just got into Heritage. I didn't really know where I was gonna go to college, and then one of my old time friends, he just called me up and it was like, hey, I'm going to BYU. You want to like be roommate buddies? And like, sure, why not? So that's how I ended up in Heritage. It was just, I don't know how I like found out about it per se. It was just kind of like, there's Heritage and Heleman housing. It's just kind of, Heritage is the one where you cook. Yeah, I don't know. Just word of mouth, I guess.
Alright.
I was on my mission and I couldn't find an apartment myself because I had no access to Google. So my sister just got me the first place she could find that would do fall, winter, where you didn't have to pay for a year contract. But I think the way Brittany does it, it's $100 more every month. Winter.
What the heck?
So I think in the end, like if I was home, I would have done the numbers, but I honestly think
It would have been better to like
It
buy
would
a
have
year
been
contract
cheaper.
and then sell it.
it probably would have been cheaper. Just you would have spent less in the end doing the year one than doing another every.
That's
every
so
month.
true.
You might. So I mean, I don't know. It's probably close, but
So is Brittany closed in the spring and summer?
no, it's open.
It's
just
open.
you have the option, but when you choose the fall winter, it's $100 more for everyone. So
Hey, what
yeah, so that's how I
That's
got it. My
crazy.
sister got me it, but definitely moving out.
For me, so you have to live on campus your first 2 semesters.
Unless you get a petition.
Unless you get a petition, and I was on my mission, so I didn't get a petition. And so
Fair
Heritage is where I wanted to live, completely full. And so, like I said, I'm 20 and I live in 18 younger housing, and they're like, this is the only thing we have available. So that's where I didn't choose it. It just got, kind of ended up happening. So.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else you guys want to say about your apartments? Or anything else notable or memorable?
Yeah, I can say a few things. There's an activity room on each floor. The first floor has a pretty big one. And then if you want to play ping pong, I've never really been in there, but there's a pretty decent lounge/clubhouse thing in the double basement of Building 7. As you walk by it, there's like a sub-basement that's ground level. You go in, there's a little BYU creamery thing, and that door is always open. You go through there and walk through, and there's just a massive game area. I've never really been in there, but that is the thing.
Alright.
It's old. It's kind of musty.
Is it like moldy? You talk. It's like
Honestly,
an old grandma's
sometimes,
house.
yeah. It is pretty old. Literally, I mean, I'm the youngest child in my family, and my mom lived there 30 years ago.
And it hasn't been renovated since?
I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom, but
Dang.
it really. I remember walking the first time, and just it had like that old smell. Like
Oh,
an old
you're just
house
like,
smell.
whoa, this smells like a really old library.
Yeah, not old person smell, just like an old house.
Old house.
It has everything you need, but it is kind of run down.
Alright.
Yeah, Heleman's pretty old too. Like my aunt stayed there when she was at a volleyball tournament forever ago. But you do have to get a meal plan at Heleman, and honestly, the meal plan's pretty nice. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do
So,
have
Cannon
to.
Center, all you can.
yeah, Cannon Center is a buffet. I eat a buffet 3 times a day, and I can't complain because I have food. So.
Jeez. Alright.
Cool.
Cool.